Yeah, here we are. That happened. You know, last video I posted here on the channel, I told you guys that there was a pretty high possibility that I had been infected with the coronavirus. And I've been sick for 8 or 9 days now. This is hopefully the tail end of it. And I got my results and they're positive. Both my girlfriend and I are both positive. And man, I didn't think I'd be shooting this video. You know, it's one of those things that you don't think it's gonna affect you, but we took every precaution we could have taken and it still happened. Over the past few months, I've been so careful, and even to a point where I'd see people on like Instagram story or whatever, you know, having people over and I'm like, wow, these people don't care. They're not wearing masks, they don't care. I can't believe it. Meanwhile, you know, we were super careful and here I am, you know, here I am. I wanted to make this video to tell you guys, to educate you a little bit more on what happened in terms of how I felt, what this journey was and all the symptoms, and give you as much information as I can from my perspective of being infected with the coronavirus. You can hear it in my voice a little bit. I have a hard time talking. You know, I haven't been on the phone a lot. I haven't talked much. Shooting videos is actually very tough. It hurts my throat. But I think this is an important video. You know, I never thought that I was gonna get this virus, honestly, because the moment this happened, I bought masks. I bought hand sanitizer, like gallons. I you know, made sure that I was safe. Washed my hands, like obsessive about it, and I still caught it. I don't know how. I'm gonna go over some of the questions that I think you guys are gonna have for me and that I've been getting on Instagram. Number one is, how did you get it? And guys, I don't know. I really don't know. You know, we were very careful with not seeing anyone. Robbie was seeing one friend. I was seeing my videographer, Justin, and my brother, William. Not often at all, maybe like once a week, once every 2 weeks. Very sporadically. And we went to a restaurant when things reopened in LA about a week ago. But to get in, you have to wear a mask, you have to get your temperature taken, and then you go into your table and there's a divider between each table, and there's room, there's an empty table in between each table. And the guy that we were with, like the couple that we were with, the guy is the soccer player for the LAFC and he gets tested every day. So we were very, very safe as we could be, and we still got it. So I don't know exactly how we got this virus, but man, it shook us for sure. Started feeling sick a little over a week ago. The only person that I came in contact at that time, I wasn't really sick yet, was my videographer, Justin. I obviously contacted him as soon as I started feeling really sick, and I'm like, dude, you need to stay at home, make sure that you're isolated, because it could be it. It could be it. I've never felt this sick before.
So pretty sure we have coronavirus because we both feel terrible. Like my eyes hurt, my throat hurts. My body, my legs hurt so much. I just ordered us some breakfast over there and we're gonna try to eat. They're making us tea. Just, man, these stairs are killing me.
The first day I started feeling tired, and then my eyes started feeling heavy, and then I started getting cold shivers, like this weird cold sweat running down my spine. And I was cold and hot at the same time. I had a bunch of blankets on. My temperature was through the roof. I had to take a Tylenol to break the fever. And it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I went to bed super early, woke up like sweating. It was this close to me being like, I gotta go to the hospital. It was this close to me. I'm young, I'm healthy, but I was at my limit. Let's just put it that way. So when people say that this thing can affect old people or anyone who has a pre-existing condition in a bad way, I believe it. I believe it because I'm healthy, thankfully. I'm young, and man, it took me down. It took me down. On the second and third day, the fever kind of went away. It wasn't happening as much. But I still had a cough. I still have a cough. My throat was like, I felt like there were rocks, like glass in my throat. Anything I swallowed, like even like saliva or water, it was like, just felt it cutting. Man, it was tough. But the biggest thing that we felt, and I still feel today, is just exhausted, tired all the time. Guys, I sleep 6 hours a night. That's my MO. I go to bed at midnight, whatever, wake up at 6, 7. Like, I don't sleep a lot. You know, a lot of people need 8, 9 hours. I don't. 6 hours. I've been sleeping 12 hours a night every night for the past 4 or 5 nights. And I still take naps during the day, and I never ever take naps. I hate naps. I think they're a waste of time to me. When I fall asleep during the day, I'm like, oh, I just wasted time. So I hate them, and it's been a necessity for my girlfriend and I. We'll both just like pass out on the couch for like an hour or two every afternoon, and we'll still sleep for 12 hours at night, so we need rest.
We spent most of our time right here just watching TV. Honestly, we watched about 10 movies over the past week, more than we've watched through the whole of quarantine, and we would just fall asleep halfway through the movie because we had no energy. It was crazy.
And then now at the tail end, feel tired for sure. I slept about 8 hours last night, so I'm getting better. That was the first night that I only slept 8 hours. And my voice is a little bit shaky, and my temperature is off. So I'm a little bit warm right now. You know, we have over 2.5 million or so people in the US alone who are infected. So this is a very common thing. And you know, I just want you guys to be safe. What has helped me feel better is I've taken a lot of vitamins.
Yesterday was Robbie's birthday too, so we stayed in, didn't really do much, but we were safe, which is good, and we're feeling better. These are the vitamins that we started taking as soon as we started feeling the symptoms. I just searched online to see what would help. So we took zinc, we took vitamin A, magnesium, bee propolis, oregano oil, glutathione. We took these under the weather pills right here as well, Tylenol for sure. And then we took this Get Over It Wellness superhero little shot there as well. And I can't say whether or not these 100% helped, but we do feel better, and we started getting better very quickly, like within 3 days. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to take vitamins and to be strong and to make sure that your immune system is looking good. So this is what I would recommend you guys take.
That has really, really helped me. My appetite has definitely been weird, like eating a lot at times, and then one day I didn't eat anything at all. You can't taste anything. You can't taste anything. Guys, like I was drinking coffee and it tasted like water. I was eating chocolate and I couldn't taste the sweetness of it. It was a little bit, I was like, man, this is so sad. You know, I'm sick. Usually when you're sick, you're like, I'm sick, I'm gonna eat something fun.
And you can see that it's, you know, there's a little bit of sauce, there's bacon, tomatoes, very flavorful, but I can't taste any of that. I can taste a little bit of the bacon. That's really about it.
So we made chicken noodle soup because that's what we need right now. And I ordered us some ice cream, and I needed $2 extra for the shipping to be free, for delivery to be free. And there was this thing called clown cone, and I had no idea what it was, but it was $3, and that's what it is. It is a clown cone, upside down, creepy, weird thing.
There's no point. There's no point. You can't taste anything. You can't smell anything. So it was very weird. That's when I knew that I possibly had the virus. And that's when I was like, okay, this is serious. Let's go get tested. I got tested. There's free testing here in LA, and I found out the results within 24 hours. It was great. You know, I just want to make sure that you guys are being safe. I know there's a lot of people who downplay the seriousness of this virus. And understandably, if you're young, like me, you'll be okay, hopefully, right? If you don't have any pre-existing conditions, you'll be fine. But you could pass it on to someone else. You know, I had to look back and say, who did I see in the past that could have been infected? And I was proud to say, hey, you know what? I only saw Justin and my girlfriend who was already infected. But what if that list was 10, 20 people? You know, that would have been on me, right? So I was like, Justin, I'm sorry. You're the one. He's been feeling fine. You guys have seen him on my story sometimes. He's fine, he's good. He's no symptoms at the moment, but he's been isolated. A lot of people downplay this, but it's pretty bad. It's not, I'm not gonna lie, I've never felt that sick before from a flu that way. And I feel it today, and it's been 8-9 days now. So hopefully I'll be feeling better. I just wanted to make this video and kind of tell you guys what it was like. It was hell for 3 days, and then it started feeling like a common flu for the last 5 days or so. And You know, we've been home, haven't really done anything. We've been resting, drinking loads of fluid and trying to eat. Whenever I have an appetite, I'm like, I gotta eat because I know that maybe I won't have an appetite later. So that's really what I've been feeling. Not trying to say like, oh, feel sorry for me. What I want is to educate you guys and to make sure that you understand what it's like. To me, it wasn't anything crazy. I felt okay. Just in the first day, I was like, I might have to go to the hospital. After that, I felt good. But again, I'm young and I'm healthy. There's a lot of people who don't have these luxuries, and be careful. You know, you do have to be careful. I want to also thank you guys for all the messages that I received on my Instagram. As soon as I posted it, so many people, you know, stay safe, bro, like, love your videos, like, I can't wait for you to get better, just get some rest, don't worry about posting. Those messages meant a lot to me. There's a lot of hateful people in the world, but thankfully we have a really good, positive community. So thank you guys so much for those messages. Like, I showed some of them to Robbie. She was very thankful as well. It's really cool to see you guys just like being positive instead of bringing people down, you know, especially when you're feeling sick, you're not feeling good. And I'm such a person that needs to be productive in order to be happy, and I have not been productive whatsoever, you know. So for me, it was a blow. So thank you guys so much for the positive messages. Thank you guys for understanding if I was a little bit absent on the channel and on TikTok and all of that. I just honestly, looking at my phone, two things happened. One, my eyes used to hurt, get really heavy and start burning. And two, my wrist would start to hurt from holding my phone. Granted, it's a beast with this case, but come on, it was ridiculous. So it really just hits you and it takes all of your energy away. So be safe, guys, wear a mask, wash your hands, and try to stay home as much as possible. I did, and I still unfortunately caught this virus. So be really careful to make sure that you're safe and to make sure that you're not spreading this thing around. Let's beat it. I can't wait for the moment we can actually start doing things and not worry about this anymore. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I look forward to that moment that I can travel, that I can go outside, that I can take my workout classes. Little things that I definitely miss right now. Shaking hands, meeting you guys out in the streets, and we'll get back there soon. So thank you for all the messages. Hopefully you guys are doing okay and staying safe. And I will see you guys again with another video very, very soon. Peace.